What is up, SHIB Army? Welcome back to my crypto journey. Of course, my name is Rodney. Do me a favor, smash that like button if you like SHIB content. And let me know in the comments down below. What are you getting into this weekend? Happy Saturday. Go outside, touch some grass, have some fun, get some sunshine. But first, let me start your weekend off with a little bit of Shiba INU news. And what we're going to talk about, we're going to start off with a inspirational Twitter post from SHIB right here about the importance of the SHIB community. We're going to be talking about, of course, this is Shiba INU, significant other to SHIB right here, the fact that this man is doing so much work in the background, really community building and building relationships for SHIB. We're going to be talking about a lot of SHIB that's being burned recently and a crazy story of a SHIB whale selling millions of dollars of SHIB, making a lot of money, and how the community just literally bought up that dip. But first, let's start off with this post because it's super inspirational and very important. It says, attention, hashtag SHIB Army. The best asset of our beloved ecosystem is you, our amazing community. And that's so true. When it comes to community tokens, meme coins, community is always number one, even before use case. I've seen so many tokens go to multi-billion-dollar market caps with no use case just based off the community, right? It says your passion, dedication, and unwavering support is what makes SHIB so special. Let's continue to stick together, push forward, and achieve greatness. Thank you for being a part of the journey. And I had to retweet that because it's absolutely inspirational, and it just goes to show how strong the SHIB community is, even in a bear market, right? Even though that SHIB hasn't been really moving with Ethereum lately, I mean, the community is still strong and there's still a ton of things going on in the background. So shout out to SHIB right here. I'll go ahead and put this in the description down below. Go ahead and give it a retweet, give her a follow. And of course, SHIBazam, I've been talking to him a lot lately, and check this out. He says there's so much behind the scenes with people spread amongst demographically to bring awareness to our ecosystem. With that being said, I want to thank I am Scott Page, of course. I don't know, maybe he's a saxophonist for a little band called Pink Floyd, for loving her book and signing it and sending one copy to the moon. And of course, that's SHIB write her book, right? Shiba goes to the moon. Of course, he adds a lot of people right here. Of course, Now Payments, big partnership with SHIB recently. And they're going to be supporting the Shibarium ecosystem. Of course, Marcy, pretty much like the ambassador for SHIB, and many, many other people involved in the SHIB community. And he says, and so many for mentoring and allowing me to contribute a bit to this amazing ecosystem. Thank you so much for the support. And for those that don't, it motivates me to do more. So let's go. We will moon with a huge chance for it to be there for millions of years. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about SHIB becoming a household name and really laying the groundwork right now when it comes to just being a household name going forward. Remember, cryptocurrency is really early. And when it comes to meme coins, there's no bigger meme coin than SHIB, or at least token, right? Dogecoin, obviously higher market cap, but I do believe if it wasn't for Elon Musk, Dogecoin would be second to SHIB. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I mean, who knows, right? Now, this next story is very, very interesting. So check this out. It says Shiba Inu price remains stable despite 530 billion SHIB dump by a top whale. So it says Shiba Inu's price is still trading at a stable range despite major whale dump, over $6 million worth of SHIB. A lot of people get mad when whales dump SHIB and cash out, but the point of investing is to make money. And I am happy for anyone that's making this sort of money because this is probably life-changing to them, right? And that's what it's about. It's about changing lives. This is what cryptocurrency and its meme coins and tokens represent to a lot of people. The community is great, right? Being a part of community and making money and changing your life. I mean, I always go back to his name was the Crypto Messiah, right? That guy who made millions of dollars after being a mailman by investing in SHIB. That's what it's about. So it says Etherscan data reveals that the 29th biggest Shiba Inu whale has dumped an eye-watering $530 billion SHIB worth about $6 million through 5 significant transactions in the past 12 days. Now, the reason why these people, time or space out their transactions is just because someone, for example, exchanges and different, places have different amounts of liquidity, and you can't just dump $6 million at once. You have to space your transactions out. And so that's why they did it over a span of 12 days, right? It says the top Shiba Inu whale started her, I wonder how they know it's a her. So it says started her selling spree on April 2nd by disposing of a calamitous 200 billion SHIB worth $2 million in one significant transaction. The whale then sold an additional 100 billion SHIB worth $1 million on April 5th. This was followed by a sale of 88 billion SHIB worth $900,000. And that was on April 7th. It says, despite the massive amounts already sold, the whale went on to reduce her holdings by another 72 billion SHIB, valued at $812 on April 11th. In her final transaction, executed about 38 hours ago at press time, she sold an additional 78 billion SHIB worth about $880,000. Now that's awesome. I mean, maybe she's buying a house, maybe she's buying a car, maybe she's paying off debt, and that's what that's the point of these things. Now, a lot of people get like tied up in telegrams, they get tied up in discords, and they feel like they can't sell. Like, guys, if you're up a lot, millions of dollars, life-changing money, don't feel bad about selling some of your back. Now, this is interesting. So there was a hack, right? A BitRu hack. And what happens in some of these hacks for exchanges, somehow someone gets into their hot wallet. I don't know exactly what happened in the BitRu hack. It doesn't really tell us. But I remember when Bitmark got hacked, it was because one of their employees like clicked on an email they shouldn't have or something like that. So I was joking that it was probably like one of those emails that you get like local singles in your area, just click this. And so they got hacked and a lot of SHIB was stolen. Now the thing is, it was 22.5 billion SHIB. Now, I mean, it's not a big deal, you know what I mean? Or what? How much was it? 172 billion SHIB. Okay, so valued about at $2 million. But that's okay, because you have to understand that each exchange has their own like liquidity pools, like their own wallet. So, you know, it's theirs that they already have. So, I mean, maybe they could buy it back. Who knows? But hopefully they recover it. But if you have your money in BitRu, don't worry about it. They're going to continue. I think they paused trading until the 18th. So yesterday the hack happened. They're going to pause trading till the 18th, and then you can withdraw your SHIB. And I'm sure your SHIB is going to be fine if you have it in the exchange. Now, I always suggest people, let me go ahead and blow this up here for a second. I always suggest to people that you get a ledger, because it really is not your keys, not your crypto, right? Not your keys, not your crypto. So, you know, take control, take responsibility over your cryptocurrency, because you can't trust exchanges. Because if they ever go bankrupt or get hacked, sometimes you are stuck like Chuck, right? All right, the last story is going to be just all the burns that are happening. Now, this is nothing significant, but 1.5 billion SHIB burned within the last 24 hours. Now, I'm not going to read this article verbatim. It just talks about a lot of burns that are happening. And it talks about how, you know, one of the biggest knocks on SHIB is the insane supply. But, you know, we have to stop thinking about like the, you know, the 1 cent dream, the 10-cent dream, the $1 dream, like it's going to happen next week. It's something that's going to happen over many, many years, maybe even decades, depending on how successful Shibarium is, depending on how many products actually help burn SHIB, and those sorts of things, right? I look at things as a market cap size, right? So instead of looking, you know, losing 3 zeros, which wouldn't make sense, right? Because I've done this example before. Check this out. Market cap calculator. Okay, so what you do, right, is, and I'm not sure if I've done this on the video, but say SHIB, for example, SHIB. Let's see if I can go down here. SHIB right here, SHIB. If I wanted to give the market cap of Bitcoin, you can still see it's an 87x, but you can still see it have 3 zeros. And the market cap of Bitcoin is insane. I mean, the SHIB's market cap is about $7 billion. Bitcoin is freaking $500 billion, right? So it goes to show how much work it would take for SHIB to even burn a couple of zeros, right? So start thinking of market cap size. And of course, this number will go down as time goes on, as burns increase. But burns are super important, but the one thing you have to understand is that, you know, as YouTubers and content creators do a lot of clickbait that says, you know, $1, $10, and that's just to get you to click on the video, right? But they're not really realistic unless you're accounting for like decades or something like that. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. What was your favorite piece of SHIB news today? Let me know again in the comments down below. What are you getting into this weekend? I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Make sure you smash that like button on your way out, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace.